Imagine a world where you don't go out, you don't see anyone and you don't speak to anyone. That world existed for many people during the recent pandemic. So Sandwell Advocacy responded. How many hours of calls do you think 182 volunteers made between April and July? During lockdown, we worked with SCBO and Sandwell Council to set up Sandwell Together, a telephone befriending service to support lonely, vulnerable and isolated residents. In answer to the question, over 3,500 hours. 3,500 hours of listening, chatting and reassuring people that someone cared.
How SVI have adapted and supported our members through COVID-19, and thanks to our grant providers. Mrs Pooler, aged 92, just one of the many people who responded to a plea on social media and local radio to make face covers, sent on to our members to assist in keeping them safe. Tony Averis, chair of Sandwell Vision Impaired and Sandwell Talking News, preparing for the latest edition. A great achievement that not one edition of the Talking News missed through lockdown, this being an important information lifeline to our more isolated and vulnerable members.
This summer, Midland Mencat have made 27,952 safe and well calls.
Midland Mencat have delivered 170,000 hours of care and support.
Midland Mencat have delivered 2,726 hours of support this summer.
We have delivered 450 hours of online activity this summer.
We have delivered 140 hours of meaningful community activities this summer.
The pandemic and subsequent lockdown hit us all pretty hard. We had to find a way of communicating with our community and make sure the most vulnerable are looked after and offered support, even if it was just a chat over the phone. How we coped? We pulled it together by organising regular Zoom meetings with our staff and volunteers and students. We utilised our social media channels to spread the government information in our first language so people were aware of what was going on and how to protect themselves and their loved ones. Most importantly though, we got funding from Community Fund and are now able to offer 24/7 helpline. The whole experience of COVID taught us a massive lesson, humbleness, as you should not take anything for granted. We started to talk more to one another, reach out to one another, and most importantly, Poles are learning how to queue properly now. Wishing you all the best, more than alert, stay safe, and let's just keep talking.
Along with Sandwell Council, Morrison's and West Bromwich Albion, The foundation have delivered over 10,000 hot meals and food parcels throughout the lockdown period to those who would have otherwise gone without vital nutrition. The Hawthorns Hub and Baggies Buddies schemes, which aim to prevent loneliness and isolation, have continued virtually and over the phone, with the foundation making close to 5,000 calls to elderly Albion supporters.
Hello, we're Black Country Touring.
In March, we launched the BCT Film Gallery with a specially selected short film every fortnight.
In the depths of lockdown, we worked to devise and deliver a new show, Zoom Cafe. It was especially made for Zoom.
We also streamed a live performance of Three Little Pigtails to a screen full of beaming faces through the Sandwell Parents for Disabled Children's Network.
In August, we began film screenings online with our local community cinema promoters.
We are currently running a project called Dial a Story, where you can get a free 15-minute performance via a telephone call to combat social isolation.
I'm Rachel, CEO of Oscar Sandwell. We support people with sickle cell and thalassemia. During lockdown, our clients had to shield, and that meant we had to work remotely. So we kept in touch using things like WhatsApp and Zoom. One of the services we accessed was through SCVO. That was the volunteer service via Kim Fuller. Our clients were able to get medication delivered to them and also had their food shopping done. This was an excellent service and one that I would highly recommend.
Hi everyone, welcome to Kaleidoscope Plus Group's new offices here on West Brom High Street. My name is Rona Brooks. I'm Support Service Manager for the Community Offer team, and they're going to tell you about some great things that they've been doing during lockdown to support the local community.
Hello, my name's Elaine and I'm a Community Navigator. I've been supporting people over the phone on a regular basis, linking them up to services that are appropriate to them, and also helping with coping strategies for the anxieties regarding COVID-19.
And I'm Ranjit and I'm also a Community Navigator, and I present to you a lovely piece of feedback I received from a daughter of a couple I was helping. I was helping them with their mobility to get them to come out of lockdown and be able to mobilise independently. She told me that it was very valued and very appreciated.
That helps to loosen the ankles. If you feel any discomfort at any time, then just stop. Okay, that's beautiful.
I'm the Operations Manager for West Bromwich Business Improvement District. We've been a central communication line for businesses by supporting them to access business grants through Sandwell Council. A dedicated COVID-19 page was created on our website, which includes advice and guidance along with COVID-19 packs which were delivered to some of the retailers. A WhatsApp page was also created to keep communication going. Also during lockdown, we undertook patrols checking on open and closed businesses. Communication was key for us.